will know. If I'm Busio right here, I'm like, oh, Nami, Lucian, this is such a powerful lane. They're going to be great. And then you see just riding the tempo of their victory in the last game.
They're going to try and spill their advantage over the top lane and go for a dive possibility here. Hongyu helping with the invade. Junja at least going to steal away Gromp. Just get guaranteed value there.
Yeah, Pillar goes down. Inspired trying to dance his way out of here. Going to pick up some terrain, but reset on the Gromp. This might be a little bit over-enthusiastic here by Junja.
Yeah, I mean, for Smite Bites, Rock Q for Kiana is very good.
Dear. Here's the dive, 2v2, the flash forward from Doggo, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Masu, he flashes away. There's a stand aside, and there's also a kill in the mid lane. What the heck is going on? It's another one as Rest gets the feats of warfare, and CFO just won everywhere on the map.
Yeah, it's a 1,500 gold lead for CFO. Once again, then Nico can always just turn into a cannon minion and tank tower shots.
Should be able to guarantee these grubs, and that will be exactly what happens.
So they're going to sacrifice bottom side turret plate money to the Rex side then, and Junja wants to come in and use his smite.
Well, they're looking for an angle. Supreme display of talent does come down as Junja keeping himself alive there with the ulti. The rest of CFO move over, and that is going to be all three of the grubs in the hands of FlyQuest. Nicely done, standing their ground, making sure that CFO don't get anything that they're not allowed to have. As you say though,
they could do a roam from mid. Hongyu has Realm Warp. If they Realm Warp over, that could be 4 people diving FlyQuest, and they're going to do it.
Yep, the Realm Warp is going to come in. Junja looks to turn up. Hongyu, that's so much damage already. Why is this Ryze doing so much work? As Masu in so much trouble, the Pop Blossom is going to connect onto Busio. Another cash in, and it's a double for Doggo. 5-1 the kill score, and with 3 of those kills on this Draven, it's looking real good here in game 2 for CFO.
Very successful play. They're able to make it before Busio can soak level 6. Busio on the Nami, still no ultimate, so he didn't have that to create the extra time for the teleport from Quad to come in. Quad's teleport gets nothing. Inspired trying to finish off the Dragon in time, but
yeah, it's a 2v2 here. Dragon and Rest against Inspired and Bwipo, and it's the flash out from Inspired to get him to safety. Rest just feeling like he can do anything that he wants. Quad might be able to deal with this, but Doggo gets another 2 axes. I mean, he's got a Bloodthirster already at 11 minutes into this game. So just going to wait. Quad is going to be allowed to live for the moment. And I think on this wave, this turret is going to be dead, and I don't think you'd want to push your luck, and that's exactly what he considers as well. So that should be that first turret falling. The last plate picked up as well here by Doggo. And it's already a 2,000 gold lead. Make that about 2.2 just for the Draven alone.
All right. They're just getting turret plates all over the map at the moment.
I think it's a garage sale or something like that. All right, there's another one here, but maybe they can kill Bwipo at the same time. He gets knocked up. Junja turns up as well. And now Pillar is going to be put down, and the ulti comes on through for Rest. Tries to get himself out of the way. Junja was tanking the turret. Bwipo is pretty tanky, so they're not going to be able to kill him. Great Bubble is going to catch the Rek'Sai as he tries to flee, and this time Busio has the wave and takes down the Rek'Sai. FlyQuest answering back. With no turret plates, this turret is under a lot more threat, and especially with a big old Draven there, they will be able to take that one down. Second turret here for CFO as they keep this snowball a-rolling. Bwipo, a little trouble. You can see Rest looking worse for wear as well. And the defense going to continue as Bwipo is just clearing out all of these holes that this Rek'Sai is digging.
Yeah. Well, he's also digging the graves of FlyQuest, it feels like, with this massive lead. And I do love that Doggo is showing, you know, the history here of this region, and it's being so proud of Flash Wolves. Wait a second.
Yeah, the flash in from Inspired still gets the stun onto Hongyu, but the phase rush as he gets out of the way. Supreme display of talent is what he was looking for, but he fails to dodge it. And the shutdown money goes to Inspired.
FlyQuest.
As Rift Herald immediately going to get started up as well, trying to snowball the play into something else. Without Hongyu, it's going to be difficult for CFO to fight, but of course they are going to fight because they have a very large Draven and the will to do so. Should be this Rift Herald going down, and that is the eye collected by Inspired. So there we go. The pendulum swings one. Understanding the longevity of the comp isn't necessarily what they're thinking about, as that is going to be Junja able to even out these dragons. This is, you're in a turret. That is so much money. Over to CFO. It's a Cloud Soul this game as well. We love to see that. FlyQuest unable to defend. I'll just leave Whippo.
Yeah, but it was constant pressure from the opening of the game, and that has been true for CFO as we see them take another tower here. You know, again, pushing with all lanes. They are not relenting.
Yeah, it's the power identification from this team that is pretty impressive. This, not so much, as a supreme display of talent and just a cheeky Q from Inspired, and he will be able to just kill Honku. That was a choice.
Another quick kill for FlyQuest. While CFO had, I mean, this 2-item Kiana. Inspired does a lot of burst damage. He has no more ultimate now.
I've seen this movie before, the one that's happening in the top lane, so we are going, no, we are back here, and he's dead again. It's the same movie. It's on repeat.
Profane Hydra, baby. 2-item power spike for Kiana. That plus the Umbral Glaive, I mean.
6 or so minutes of this game. I think his Azir was absolutely phenomenal in the last game, but this Ryze has been targeted. See how he manages to cope with this, as once again, they're just running towards him. Does get stunned up as the tidal wave comes in as well. There's a great knock-up, flash out of the way from the bubble. That is still Honku once again under a whole lot of threat as Masu with the cleanse. As Kaiwing needs to get himself out of that situation. I don't think this Otacon is going to be an option for them as Masu dashing in. Supreme Display of Talent goes wide as Inspired also able to get into stealth. That will be able to keep him alive against Doggo and Rest, but you can see that CFO, they want nothing to do with this fight.
Yeah, that is flash on both Honku and Doggo. So FlyQuest actually get value out of it.
And it wasn't actually the dragon that they were looking for, it was the Otacon instead, down to 50% here as Junja puts his own pillar down as they want to take out Tibbers before this fight is going to break out. But I mean, there just aren't very many people here for CFO. It'd have to be a steal as now Rest looking for that angle, trying to find the knockups here as out he goes as Doggo just takes down Quad. They're all starting to explode and now he presses W, runs forward. Masu trying to get out of there. The axe from downtown, and he gives the thumbs up as he looks to chase out Masu here. There it is, grabs the triple, and Doggo on this Draven, looking like it won't be adding to that 10 column.
The Realm Warp Nico ultimate, beautiful engage from CFO. Honku is able to get Kaiwing right on top of FlyQuest, and they take down every last member. Clean ace.
Oh my goodness, CFO busy trying to count them out here, and it looked like with that Rift Herald they might be able to make the play, but it wasn't the case, and CFO now move with a huge advantage here. 7.5 thousand gold. They're going to grab themselves this next dragon as well as Honku. Going to try and get some revenge here as Inspired is lying in wait. Looks like Honku's not going to be pushing too far forward. That's a lot of gold there for that. And it's just looking difficult to identify what the next play you should make is. As Whippo was trying to find a little bit of an angle, the pillar comes down, Tangle Barbs as well to hold him in place, but he's not exactly a priority target. Rest seems to have found Quad here, who's looking to clear out this minion wave underneath the turret to avoid that one falling down to the Rek'Sai. And CFO just moved back towards this Baron. Cheeky little ward there is actually unseen, as now the pillar is doing great work against Whippo once again. Good double knock up though, as he finds the ulti onto 2. That is going to be another Pop Blossom connecting though out of Kaiwing. He finds the double, as Whippo able to make his way up, but Doggo finds that last act. Supreme Display of Talent doesn't work at all, and Doggo keeps himself alive because, like you say, this guy's a tank on the Draven. Boostio's turned into fish food. It's another multi-kill here as the ace comes in for CFO, and it is clean once again.
And they are looking to finish their 2-0 and move on to quarterfinals.
And I've made a lot of ending calls about decades and things like that before. Here is another one, as CFO are going to do it after 10 years, making it to the top 8 here at Worlds 2025 after their extraordinary years so far. It only gets better for the Oysters.